Welcome back to the Protest Sport Network. It's your boy Tone. I'm back on a video fight to AGTG or glory to God. For God's right now, God's open door, pit for all guys using your man. Today's video got a reaction to the introductory press conference of one assistant head coach and new offensive coordinator in Eric Bieniemy. Told some things I did point out during the press conference that really stood out to me, and what are my expectations for Eric Bieniemy in Washington. So, he had a 30-minute press conference. You can go check it out on the Commanders YouTube channel, or you can check it out on WUSA 9 or ABC 7. You can check those YouTube channels out for the actual full introductory press conference. You want to watch it and get your own analysis on it. But the Commanders stream was horrible. Let's start with that. It was absolutely horrible. Shout out to Ed Oliver. Completely agree with Ed there. It was absolutely trash. I wish it was a lot better. But let's get to the analysis of Eric Bieniemy. First of all, I liked his demeanor and his approach to everything. He seemed very appreciative for the opportunity to be an offensive coordinator here. He doesn't seem like he's shying away from the challenge. He's embraced the challenge. I also like a lot of Eric Bieniemy. And he talked about his experience in Kansas City with the Chiefs over the last 10 years and said, comfort is the enemy of progress. I love that, hear that, because that's for all society. When we get too comfortable, we get complacent, and complacent is definitely the enemy of progress. You will never progress that way unless you try new things, try new challenges, embrace new things, and attack new things. Shout out my man, Stunner Showtime, a.k.a. Jalen Morgan. Attack the day, attack the week, and attack the year, and embrace new challenges while doing so. So I like the fact that Eric is actually embracing this challenge and attacking it head on and not trying to run away from it. Also, I think it was Scott Abraham that asked him this question. He asked him, how do you approach the players? He said, by getting to know them, by building relationships. That's why I decided to come to Washington, to build new relationships, to expand my family, and also to really get the best out of these players. And the only way you get the best out of these players is by building relationships. Something I don't think Scott Turner was doing here. That's another thing I liked about Eric Bieniemy. He sounds like a head coach, man. All that, he doesn't interview well and he doesn't speak well and this and that. Man, that's a bull job, man. That he knows what he expects of himself. He knows what he expects of his players. And I like Eric Bieniemy, man. I got a ton of respect for the man, and I like what he brings to the table as a man, as a leader, and as a guy that's going to get the best out of his players. Also, next thing he talked about that I really liked was, like I said, the comfort is the enemy of progress, and why he left Kansas City. He knew his time was up in Kansas City after the Super Bowl, and he said goodbye to all of his players and things of that nature before moving on. I like the fact that he brought that up and brought up why he wanted to move on from Kansas City and why he wanted to embrace a new challenge in Washington. And he also asked him, why Washington? Why the Washington Commanders? Why would you come here? And he said, why not Washington? I love that, because that does that whole, oh, why would he come here? Oh, my gosh, why would he come here? Why would he want to come here? Dude, like, it's a plethora of receivers here he can get the ball to. It's a young quarterback with a ton of upside. There's a running back room that he'll probably like a lot. As a former NFL running back, there are a lot of things you can like here in Washington, man. This offense isn't as anemic on paper as people think it is because the numbers are so bad. It was more bad play calling, and I think that Eric Bieniemy is going to change that and fix that. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm excited about Eric Bieniemy being here. He also said he's excited to be here, which you're supposed to say that, right? So I'm not going to take too much stock into that part of things, but I'm excited for Eric here. I think he's a great fit. I think he'll get Jahan, Terry, Curtis, Diami, the football. I think also he'll be able to get some balance with the run game going as a former running back himself. He probably does want to run the football himself. As a former NFL running back himself, he probably want to get Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson the football as well and really get them involved in the run game as well as the pass game. So I love the fit here in Washington with Eric Bieniemy. I think he'll get these guys the football. And he also said this before I get out of here. He doesn't care how we get the W or the W every week, but we have to do what we can and do whatever it takes to win. So if it takes running the ball 50 times, Whether we throw around the yard, doesn't matter. He doesn't care about stats. I like that a lot as well, too. He's not the super big analytics guy ever. So that's going to do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe to the Prospect Sports Network. Also, go follow my guy, WH on the Daily on Instagram. Also, subscribe to all my bros channels down in the description down below. Enjoy this video. Have a great one. Comment your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the introductory press conference of Eric Bieniemy? Until next time, peace.